Hey, hello. I'm Tunesy. If you couldn't tell by the channel name, of course. Oh my goodness, guys. Today's day 33. We're almost day 30. We're almost on day 35. Oh my god. I gotta stay silent though. If y'all didn't know, I share rooms with my brother. Um, and he's currently asleep. So yeah. Anyways, um, today's freaking state is North Carolina. Oh yeah, North Carolina. Um, I think I've known one person from North Carolina. I don't know who. I just remember. Wait a minute. No, I'm thinking of the Dakotas. Um, anyways, yeah. I don't really got much to say today other than it is freaking 11:23. So, what the heck? Anyways, yeah. Um, today's song of the day is "A Promise" by J-Dab. This song is underrated, so I think you should go check it out. The genre is alternative, and yeah, that's all I gotta say. I think this is coming out Friday, so the video I record tomorrow will come out Saturday. Saturday's video might look a little. I know I said this last time, but Saturday's video might look a bit different, maybe a bit lighter, only because I have homecoming that day. Um, you know, and I usually record my videos at night, as you guys can tell. And yeah, homecoming is freaking, I think, from 8 to 11, and then I think there's an after party after that. So yeah, anyways, let's get freaking started, guys. Rephrasing myself again, like I always freaking do. Today's state is North Carolina. um I swear there's something in North Carolina. I just can't. It's on the tip of my tongue. I just can't remember. um Anyways, today's crime scene is about the murder of the Lawson family. Hopefully I'm saying that right. The Lawson, I think I'm saying that right. This one's an older story, happened in like I think the 1920s and something like that. But yeah, let's get started. In 1911, Charles Lawson married Fanny Monring, with whom he had 8 children. The third, William, born in 1914, died of an illness in 1920. In 1918, following the move of his younger brothers, Marion and Elijah, to the Germanton area, Lawson followed suit with his family. The Lawsons worked as tenant tobacco farmers and by 1927 had saved enough money to purchase their own farm on Brook Cove Road. In 1929, days prior to Christmas, Lawson took Fanny and their 7 children, Arthur, Mary, Carrie, Maybelle, James, Raymond, and Mary Lou, into town to buy new clothes and to have a family portrait taken. This would have been an unusual occurrence for a working class rural family of the area, which had led to speculations that Lawson's act was premeditated. However, Lawson, having purchased his own farm 2 years previously, together with the fact that an Associated Press wire went out on the day after the murders characterizing Lawson as a well-to-do farmer, could make a pre-Christmas shopping spree appear reasonable. On the afternoon of December 25th, Lawson first shot his daughters, Carrie and Maybelle, as they were setting out to their uncle and aunt's house. He waited for them by the tobacco barn until they were in range, shot them with a 12-gauge shotgun, then ensured that they were dead by strangling them. He placed the bodies in the tobacco barn. Afterward, Lawson returned to the house and shot Fanny, who was on the porch. As soon as the gun was fired, Mary, who went inside, screamed, while the 2 small boys, James and Raymond, attempted to find a hiding place. Lawson shot Mary and then found and killed the 2 boys. Lastly, he killed the baby, Mary Lou. It is thought that she was strangled to death. After the murders, he went into the nearby woods and several hours later shot himself. The only survivor was his eldest son, 19-year-old Arthur, whom he had sent on an errand just before committing the crime. The bodies of the family members were found with their arms crossed and rocks under their heads. The gunshot signaling Lawson's own suicide was heard by the many people who already had learned of the murders on the property and gathered there. A police officer who was with Arthur ran down to discover Lawson's body, along with letters to his parents. As footprints encircled the tree, it was supposed that he had been pacing around the tree before taking his life. Shortly after the murders, Charlie's brother, Marion Lawson, opened the home on Brook Cove Road as a tourist attraction. A cake that Mary had baked on Christmas Day was displayed on the tour. Because visitors began to pick at the raisins on the cake to take as souvenirs, it was placed in a covered glass cake server for many years. The Lawson were laid to rest in a private family graveyard donated by the local Browder family. The main tombstone featured the symbol of the square and compass, suggesting that Charlie had been a Freemason, but this is not the case. He was actually a member of the Junior Order of United American Mechanics, which used a similar symbol. Arthur Lawson was killed in a 1945 motor accident, leaving a wife and 4 children. It was not until the book White Christmas, Bloody Christmas was published in 1990 that a claim of Charlie sexually abusing Mary surfaced, beginning with an anonymous source who heard a rumor during a tour of the Lawson home shortly after the murders. The day before the book was to be published, the author received a phone call from Stella Lawson, a relative who had already been interviewed for the book. Stella said that she had overheard Fanny's sister-in-law and aunts, including Stella's mother, Jetty Lawson, discussing how Fanny had confided in them that she had been concerned about an incestuous relationship between Charlie and Mary. Jetty died in early 1928, meaning Fanny had been suspicious of the incest at least that long before the murders in late 1929. More support for this theory was revealed in The Meaning of Our Tears, published by the same author in 2006. A close friend of Mary Lawson's, Ella May, came forward and disclosed that a few weeks before Christmas 1929, Mary confided in her that she was pregnant by her own father, and that both he and Fanny knew about this. Many thought that this was also what led to him massacring his wife and children, because he did not want the secret to get out. Another close friend and neighbor to the Lawson family, Hale Hampton, stated that he knew of serious problems going on within the family, but declined to elaborate. Oh my goodness gracious. I realize a lot of the older stories are like similar in a way. Like they all have the same like massacring, like killing their own family, or like someone killing the family. Like that's just crazy. And him there's speculations of him impregnating his daughter, which was the reason he killed them in the first place, is absolutely crazy too. Like, oh my god, how. Anyways, that's the end of today's video. This one's a shorter one, thank goodness. Although all of them basically been short. Um, and yeah, tomorrow's day freaking 34. And then 35, and then 36, and then 37, and then 38, and then 39, and then 40, and then 41, and then 42, and then 43, and then 44, and then 45, and then 46, and then 47, and then 48, and then 49, and then 50. Well, I know how to count to my 50, guys. Anyways, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.